This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Worldwide Financial Planning, Truro and Penwith College, and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com. Well, the dog poo bins are there. Some people say there aren't enough of them and they're not emptied regularly, and it seems not everybody's using them. Dogs fouling footpaths is the biggest grumble at the moment on the islands, and islanders have had their chance to view and pass on their first comments on plans to ban dogs on beaches from earlier in the season, and proposals to fine any dog owners who let their animals foul public places. Andy Thomas is driving forward the initiative for the council.
Dog fouling and dog control, if you like, and where dogs can and can't go, has been an issue on the islands, not just recently but historically, and so it's something that we're looking to kind of tie up at the minute. We have been governed by quite old bylaws until now, and still are at the moment, but this gives us a chance to have a refresh and look at the future, what's worked and what hasn't.
Andy says once people have had their say, if a majority of islanders back the fine proposals, it won't be long before the ruling is brought in.
Of course, we did a lot of work on the actual act, if you like, being caught, what constitutes being caught, can you use witness statements, and it is quite a convoluted thing. Basically, you have to be 100% sure that you're going to get a conviction, if you like, before you go to court, and so we wouldn't be just using any old witness statement or anything flimsy that we would think to be flimsy. We would have to be 100% sure before we proceeded, and that was the idea of having the training, just to make sure that we know as enforcement officers what we can and what we can't put through to court if someone was to challenge that fixed penalty notice. People have come up with all sorts of proposals. In Cornwall, they use timings. Not only do they go by people can't go on certain beaches at certain times of the year, they go as far as to say right between 8 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night. Dog owners aren't allowed on the beach, but after 7 o'clock they can. And that suited them in some cases, and it, again, it's something that we will consider as well.